I don't care what you may have heard. The key to being effective superheroes is trust. And at the risk of doing the famous last words thing, by now we more or less had it nailed. The Shadow and I were right in sync at the lab, planning missions and calling the shots. Josh and Alex had their double act going in the field. And Gretel. Well, I was working on that.
Sure, Alex, but that was weeks ago, and she hasn't done it again, has she?
No, but telling one school friend is enough. I know you want to give her the benefit of the doubt, but she's a total loose cannon.
Which is why I need to test these ASAP. If we can all be in constant contact on missions, we can keep cannon looseness to a minimum. Are you getting this, Josh?
Yeah. Nice theory, Cam. It'll take more than this glorified walkie-talkie to tame that manic munchkin.
Especially now she's trying to get into our good books. She's got something to prove and... Cam, no one can listen into these, can they?
Please. The audio and video signals are double encrypted, and there's random frequency shifts, so they're impossible to lock onto. There were a few bugs, but as you can see, they're working like a dream now. What? Oh, that's an alert. Shadow 1 receiving. Go ahead, base.
Intruder alert. All team members report immediately. Field operatives, you are required urgently at base. Intruder alert. All team members report immediately. Intruder alert. Repeat. Intruder alert.
Working like a dream. Oh, well, there's a monster chasing you and you can't move your legs.
Good one.
Stop, Gretel. It is not safe for you to go any deeper into the tunnel network alone. You are approaching the edge of my map. Stop now and return to the control room. The other team members are on their way. You are not to pursue the intruder alone.
Look, they all think I'm hopeless now. I just want to show them I can do something right.
This is not a sensible strategy. You have no idea what you may encounter. Return now.
Sorry, breaking up. I'll tell you when I find... What's that? Ah! Ah, Shadow! There's something there! No! No! Get away!
Report your situation. Gretel. Gretel. Report your situation.
What is that? A giant rat?
The data is inconclusive. It could be any kind of mutant carnivore. The only certainty is, it is dangerous, and at large in the lair.
And Gretel thought she could handle it alone.
You see what I'm talking about?
But how can she just disappear?
It's the first thing we need to find out.
Josh, retrace Gretel's path down tunnel 53. Alex, you take the intersecting cable duct T47. If Josh gets into trouble, it will give us another vantage point and the element of surprise.
Let's do it.
And please, stay in contact and be careful. We have no idea what may be out there.
If Gretel went through the wall of tunnel 53, whatever's there, you've built it. Why isn't it on the map?
There are places here I know nothing about. Gretel must be in an area that is, the real Silver Shadow built after he transferred his memory into me. That time is a mystery. We will call it, Tunnel 54.
So, what did the voice say?
Something like, intruder alert. All team members report immediately. And yes, it did sound a lot like those old tapes of the Silver Shadow.
There have been reports of disrupted communications in that area. And I detected some strange fluctuations in the ambient noise floor.
Now there's a great name for a band.
Campbell to Josh. What's your status? Have you found anything yet?
No sign of mutant carnivores so far.
Okay, you're almost there.
Oh.
Alex, you've got about 30 meters to go.
It's jobs like these that make it all worthwhile.
I've got something here. Gretel's torch. She must have punched this in the wall and then been dragged through when her grapple line retracted. Let's see.
Careful, Josh.
Guys, here she is. She's breathing.
There's our mutant intruder.
Poor thing got dragged along for the ride. I'll never fit through here. I'll have to make it bigger. Is this wall stable?
We're a bit in the dark about that area.
Proceed with caution until we have more information.
Guys, I'm overhead. I can see her through this grid here and... What? You're kidding me.
You've got to see this! A missile!
What? A missile? It seems to be carrying a nuclear payload. It's a nuke, everybody! A nuke!
I have no information to offer.
Alex, Josh, get out of there.
But we can't leave Gretel.
There is no need to panic. It is highly unlikely that the device is still operational. Even if it were, it would require a triggering signal at a very specific frequency.
The headsets. They're beaming at random frequencies. Turn them off now!
Alex, do you hear that?
Uh-huh. 15 minutes and counting.
Cam, we've got a live one here. Did I mention how much I love these headsets?
Josh, get in there fast. You've got to have information on the missile somewhere.
Okay, now abandoning caution. Oops.
What was that? Josh, are you okay? Josh, come in.
This is not going well, guys. A backup plan might be handy.
That's odd. My sensors have just picked up quite a disruption in local background radiation. There's something familiar about it. How interesting. One of my nuclear weapons has been activated.
Huh? One of your what?
Nukes. I misplaced one years ago. I knew it'd turn up sooner or later.
Congratulations! But did you just say activated and local?
Oh, yes. Detonation in 14 minutes within a few kilometers. Don't worry, I just need to find it and send a shutdown message.
Hello? Yes. Look, have you got any flights leaving in the next 4 minutes?
Hello?
Gretel, are you okay?
A bit woozy. What's going on?
If you look behind you, you might notice a nuclear missile.
Yep.
Well, there's no easy way to say this. It's gonna go off in about 13 minutes and 11 seconds.
Uh-huh.
Look, Josh is digging through to you, but you should probably try to disable it before it does.
Do you think? Okay, what do I do?
We're just finding out that information. We'll get it to you soon.
Soon?
How's it going?
Slow, then backwards, then slow again.
No information? It's a nuclear bomb.
I have no conscious memory of the missile. We'll have to do a full directory search.
But that could take forever. We can't go combing through your memory banks megabyte by megabyte. That bomb's...
Will you guys be long? Things are kind of happening here.
Hello? How high can these champagne balloon flights go exactly? Is that all? Forget it!
It's a shame there's no gliding club. With the nuclear updraft, we could probably fly to, say, Moscow.
Listen, you demented fossil! Come up with another idea.
or we're both going to be grease stains.
Yoo-hoo! Hello, Mr. Smith. And who is this lovely young lady?
It's all right. Mrs. Dunbarton understands very little. This is my granddaughter, Fiona. I am training her to subject humanity to our evil domination.
Oh, lovely to meet you, dear. Will you be staying for afternoon tea?
I'm afraid not. A nuclear explosion is about to destroy the city, and we really must try and stop it.
Oh, what a shame. We're having iced Vovos.
Iced Vovos?
Searching. Data found.
Got it. A panel marked primary fuse subsystem. Open it and cut the blue wire.
I've seen this in 1,000 movies. There'll be any colour but blue in there.
They're both blue.
Just pick one.
Eeny, meeny, miny. That didn't do much.
Cut the other one.
Nothing.
Resuming search. Searching.
I'm too young to die. There's so much left to destroy.
Oh, turn that frown upside down.
But if the Shadow's got the missile, it's shielded in his lair.
I expect him to drop the shielding momentarily. The Shadow may be a zealot, but he certainly wouldn't sacrifice an entire city to protect his location.
If he even knows the nuke's been activated.
Well, I suppose a little prompting wouldn't hurt. I'll modulate the scanning pulse with a personal note. Silver Shadow. This is the Crab. We both know you're going to drop shields and let me disarm that bomb. And then, when I have your location, we both know I'll annihilate you. Please return my call at your earliest convenience to discuss details. You overgrown cub scout.
Hey, there's a signal probing our shields. Looks like it's carrying audio.
So, drop your shields and let me shut down the bomb, or we'll all go up in smoke. Come on, Shadow, only 7 minutes left.
You were getting this the whole time. And you weren't going to tell us?
I felt we should explore other options.
You've got to let him shut it down.
If the Crab is able to locate the lair, the results could be catastrophic.
And a nuclear explosion won't be? You don't seriously expect Gretel to defuse it, do you? Enough to gamble with everyone's lives?
You raise several interesting issues. Let me think further.
What?
What's happening?
I don't know.
Campbell, there is no way this is right, Hatch. What do I do? Guess? Campbell!
There! That's it, that one. There should be a blue wire in there somewhere.
Campbell!
Just start cutting blue wires. I'm gonna try something else as well. If you can hear me, I've set up a repeater system. The Crab will read a false location. If you don't trust me, or you're just broken, The only other thing I can do is hack your program and take control of the shields. You won't survive that. But everyone else might.
Less than 4 minutes to go.
So, what are you gonna do if you grow up? Whoops.
Mission Control, we have a problem.
What's happening?
It's blasting off.
We're gonna be barbecued before we get to be nuked.
Gretel, whatever you did, I'm doing...
I'm trying. Come on, come on. Yes. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. You rotten, stinking mob! I'm gonna rip your guts out! How do you like that? I'm gonna pull you to pieces, you stupid Bob! Stupid! Die! Ridiculous misser! I'm gonna break every bone in your body!
My hack program's ready. Shadow, don't make me do this. Shadow.
Time required 4 minutes.
Die, you stupid, stinking, stupid nuclear bum! I'm gonna smash you to pieces! No way, stupid idiot!
Guys. I'm sorry. Can't get control of the shields in time. Can't shut it down. Repeat. Can't shut it down.
Well, on the bright side, don't have to worry about that English assignment I was supposed to hand in tomorrow.
Two and a half minutes. Bravo, Shadow. This is quite wonderful. You're playing this right down to the wire. Bravo, bravo.
Oh, soccer? Is it a soccer?
No, dear. Armageddon.
Armageddon. Oh, bravo, bravo.
What an idiot. I can speed this up.
Guys, I'm gonna overclock the Shadow's main processor. Run on a triple speed. It'll burn out of your tube in the mainframe, but if it works for 30 seconds, it just might do it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on.
Forget it, Josh. We're not going to make it through. It's over.
Die! You! Stupid! Idiot!
No! Please! Shadow!
Tear you to bits! You stupid nuclear... I did it.
I dropped the shielding and allowed the crab to deactivate the device. Your plan was a success. The crab received a false location. Security has not been compromised.
Where have you been?
I am uncertain as to the exact nature of the malfunction. I am analyzing the data now.
No, no, no!
What?
My English assignment.
Keep at it! This is the only mound in the whole dump we haven't searched. Well, you're almost a worthy adversary, Shadow. This is the last place I'd have looked for your lair. But you're within my grasp now. Prepare to meet the wrath of a vengeful crab.
I think a rat bit me!
Stop your whinging and dig!
I can't explain the shadow shutting down like that. He keeps saying the data is inconclusive. It's almost like he's embarrassed to talk about it.
But it was just a glitch though, right? What are you saying? He was just playing dead? Weighing up acceptable losses? You're crazy.
Well, we do know that he conceals things from us.
And he didn't tell you about the crab trying to shut down the bomb. Maybe he really did know about Tunnel 54.
All right. One glitch and your little imaginations go wild. Oh, come on, I've got an assignment to do.
Caution, nuclear warhead. Please dispose of thoughtfully. Silver Shadow.